My name is Lily, and I'm a meme. Oh, was that too fast to start? Okay, let's back it up a little bit. Do you recognize any of these images? Good, good. I'm seeing some nods. I've personally known this one for a while now. You might know memes as those funny images or videos on your newsfeed, presented with a caption that is painfully relatable to a feeling you know all too well. Maybe you've tagged your friend after seeing a meme, commenting, "This is so us, OMG." Or DM'd your crush a meme on Instagram from a private account, annoying them because for the 10th time, they can't see it. Or maybe you are sitting in your chair right now thinking, what are those millennials up to right now? And don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I hate to say it, but that too has regretfully fallen under the category of memedom. Whatever the case may be, I am 100% confident that every single one of you have seen a meme in your lifetime, whether on the internet or off. This is because memes are all around us. The concept of the meme was first popularized by Richard Dawkins in his book, The Selfish Gene. In it, he defines them as a noun that conveys the idea of a unit of cultural transmission or imitation. The term is a byproduct of the Greek-rooted mime, meaning that which is imitated, and French meme, related to memory. Dawkins had a quirky yet admirable vision for the word he had created. He insisted it rhyme with gene and even cream for good measure. He hoped it would be used like a melody or a catchphrase, evolving as it spread over a specific period of time. In this way, the receiver would absorb and interpret a meme rather than simply copying its transmitted information. As a result, memes can be the ring on your finger, the word you only use with your friends back home, the way you sometimes unintentionally blurt out, "me too," in the most unwarranted of situations. Memes are any expressed characteristic, whether physical, behavioral, or sociocultural, that are not necessary for survival. But many people believe that memes can only apply to those found on the internet. I am here to convince you today that the examination of memes, whether on the internet or off, can help us understand more deeply the society in which we live, as well as parts of ourselves we might not yet be aware of. I have always been fascinated by memes as a tool for alternative communication. However, it was not until last summer, when I taught a seminar in Onagawa, Japan, that I realized just how big a role memes have played in shaping my sense of self. After my time abroad in Kanazawa, I applied to be a mentor of H-Lab, a 2-week program which brought together people from various different backgrounds through learning. As part of my mentorship of many curious and passionate Japanese high school students, I co-led a 3-day seminar with my friend Nikki called Meme as Art, hoping to explore the role that internet memes can play in shaping our sense of self. But upon walking in the room on the first day, I was met with a row of blank stares belonging to a group of people who had literally never been exposed to memes in their whole lives. Now, if you are an active meme enthusiast yourself, I want you to take a minute and try to understand just how insane that must feel. Right? But we must remember that to anyone on the inside of a given shared knowledge, the idea of being on the outside is unfathomable. To me, it was a funny joke. To them, a complete conundrum. This was a powerful learning experience. That night, I decided to shift my seminar's focus from the internet to real life. I started the next day with a question, leaving space for my students to lead the conversation. Through our discussions, both in Japanese and English, the linguistic and cultural barriers, as well as roles of mentor and mentee, began to blur, allowing for the real learning to begin. We started the conversation with the idea of tsureshon, a phenomenon in which every girl in a given friend group goes to the bathroom together. I could not believe that this particular situation was given its own word in Japanese, but was even more shocked by the idea that my high school students thought that it only existed in Japan. By looking at our habits more closely, we were able to understand how and why we were shaped by them. This is also true in the case of my meme. Do you remember this slide from the beginning of my talk? Yep, that's me, a viral internet meme. When I originally posted this photo on my Tumblr blog many years ago, I had no idea it would become a viral, globally distributed, popular meme. My online friend at the time thought it was hilarious, posting it to her own blog with the caption, "Me at your funeral." Yeah. Upon hitting around 1,000 interactions, it was adopted by a more popular meme blog whose owner captioned it this, sealing its destiny in its distribution among millions of users on various social media platforms. As the years have gone by, I have been sent many variations of my meme. Some have been translated into other languages or transposed onto different situations, assuming emotional identities distinct from the original image. This is me in Halloween, by the way. My unintentional and frankly unwarranted transmission into memehood made me realize that everything can be manipulated, both in how it is presented and also how it is received. Take Pepe the Frog, a once beloved and endearing drawing done by artist Matt Fury in 2005. Pepe was originally a character that appeared in his comic book series, Boys Club No. 1. However, as he was popularized by Tumblr and other social media, Pepe began to assume many unique visual forms. Admirers began drawing their own versions of Pepe. He became an artist, a dancer, an astronaut. He assumed many ethnic and racial identities, but never without a side of controversy. And then, seemingly overnight, he became a symbol of hatred for the alt-right, transforming into an Islamic terrorist or even Hitler seen in a favorable light. Now, how did this shift happen? It is because memes can transform in the eyes of their beholder and their maker. This is similar to the way we live, constantly influencing and being influenced by our experiences. While memes have the power to unify us, they can also tear us apart. Many online memes, such as starter packs, as well as anything labeled in our lives, are heavily laced with stereotypes. While it may be useful to use stereotyping as a way to categorize people and objects, it can also quickly lead to very dangerous prejudice. Maybe you, a New Yorker, think that a specific internet meme about people from New Jersey being trash is funny. But can you really justify the reasoning behind this reaction? Probably not fully, because these feelings, often difficult to pin down, are the product of our constructed sense of self as per our surroundings and past experiences. As a result, memes are like a mirror. They are a visual vessel through which information about ourselves is reflected. But just like a mirror, they can only include so many people in their frame and can only show one of the many sides of a person at a time. If we succumb to the surface level of memes, not pausing to question their motivations, Pepe the Frog can quickly become a symbol for the alt-right. Tensions between people can become heightened and possibly catastrophic. We will lose sight in what we believe in, and in the age of peak information available to us, we will become more narrow-minded than ever before. Memes are like us. They are constantly changing and hopefully growing every day. We create and distribute memes, and to some extent, they help create us. I believe that, like humans, memes are powerful in their possibilities. Memes are in their very existence a discussion and a question. if they are consumed without active critique, we risk limiting our understanding of them in comparison with ourselves, but also limiting our understanding of our world. This can restrict us from pursuing a world full of pluralities rather than binaries. We are often told that by taking a closer look, we can see things more clearly. But perhaps ironically, by distancing ourselves a little bit from the overwhelming influence of our surroundings may be the solution. By taking a step back and looking out, we then see a bigger picture. While initially, it might be difficult to embrace the blurriness of this image, the limitless possibilities that lie within it can actually lead us to the clarity that we seek. But that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for coming to my TEDx talk.